from our Creator, through His Son Yahushua, the tribal peoples, sacrificed for us all, to come together today, to acknowledge that we're not standing for deception and propaganda no more. We've been warned. We've been warned. We've been warned by many cultures all over the world that this was coming. This was coming in the 21st century, and all of you warriors all stood up. In fact, all over the world, we give a shout out from the edge in Brisbane, Queensland. We give a shout out to the world that is standing up for this day of freedom. We've been educated now. Not just the elite and their esoteric knowledge is ruling the world. It's come back to the people. We voted for the governments. We voted for the speakers, and we're saying you've failed.
Yes!
How many more generations do we have to put up with this failure of governments and misrepresentation of the people? Nobody wants to be locked down. Didn't we come out of a prison colony? Hello?
Yeah!
I'll say that again. Just 2 centuries ago, your grandmother's grandmother, your grandmother, who you loved, her grandmother was ripped from her lands, whether it be Ireland, Scotland, Wales or England, and they were transported over here with no rights.
Not mine.
Are we going to put up with this again in the 21st century?
No!
So I'm here as the First Nation to tell you, our ancestors are rising within every single one of you. That spirit never broke, never been broken. That's why they created this jab. We know we are spiritual beings. We are all connected to one another. And the earth is our heaven. Natural law is what the institutions left out of the equation. Natural law. The institutions of government, church, university, all these institutions that have brainwashed the people. This is what you're doing here today. You're decolonizing. You're undoing the propaganda that causes people to submit. Yes! You're doing it! Not one person, not a handful of people. You, all of yous are doing it. Now I speak for sovereignty. I call out sovereignty on these governments. They have no sovereignty. The Creator God gave our people these lands. They never gave England these lands. They had to invade. So we're saying your sovereignty is fraudulent. Government. And you people, all that are here, all recognise that too. You have to get it right with the original sovereigns. That's what they don't want. We've got 4 occupying properties here. One at Deebing Creek, one out at Cubby Cubby up at Gympie, another out there protected against the waters, Adani against Adani, and we also got another one over Stradbroke Island, Tangira, they've changed the names to. But these people have declared their sovereignty and they are occupying lands and saying to the government, you prove how you obtain these lands lawfully off the first people.
No treaty.
So what we're doing is standing against genocide, and I encourage every single one of you to get it right with the first people. Not just any black fella either. They might look a bit glossy and talk like them fellas in government. They're not the ones you're talking to. You talk to the grassroots, original sovereigns to the land. You'll see them. They're occupying their lands. We've got 4 in Queensland. Be proud.
Woo!
We're going into the courts and we're saying, show us the evidence of the agreement evidence between your people and the first people to say you can go and put your law on me. There's no evidence. That's like China going over to England and saying I'm putting you on Chinese law into my Chinese jails. That's what they did to our people. And we're saying, with you standing with the sovereigns, original sovereigns of the land, we do this together. We do this together. That's why we're here. Unified. The chant is one people, unified. And we understand the issues. We're more now than we ever been in history. The seventh continent invaded. But guess what? We learnt the tactics and we're turning it back upon themselves. We've learned it. It stops on this continent. This regime of destruction and child pedophilia. It stops. No more lockdowns. So I'm going to put the leaves out. We're going to just smoke the lands. People that are worried that this gives a bad look, please go and talk to the organisers. It's not a good bad look. It is a great look. I've already called the fire brigade and let them know I'm doing another smoking. I've got about 5 smoking pits around the whole city. They understand. Okay, we're going to put the leaves on here, and when you partake, we're just going to ask people if they want to come up or just partake of the smoke there. This is our healing. It also brings the good spirit, Nuru. It protects, cleanses, heals. This isn't just blackfellas culture. Your cultures did it. All of yous. When they had the Black Death over there in Europe, they got out and smoked the lands. There was a lot of people that survived by smoking their lands. Don't give in to the fear. It's a spiritual battle you're in. Don't give in